Measures to overcome communist insurgency included a ban on the MCP and influenced organizations, training and deployment of Malay special constables, and strengthening armed forces with Commonwealth soldiers. Protection of remote areas involved fortifying offices and homes with barbed wire, arming estate and mine managers, and allowing them to travel in armored cars and convoys. Identity card registration was made mandatory for all Malayans above age 12, with identity cards required at checkpoints, and non-compliance could result in lethal force. These measures helped encourage Europeans to stay in the country and improved monitoring and security, making it harder for communists to blend in. However, while intended to identify insurgents, these measures sometimes led to civilian casualties, including incidents like the Batang Kali massacre. The introduction of the Briggs Plan in 1950 aimed to cut off communist supply lines by resettling villagers and squatters from jungle fringes. 500,000 people were moved to 450 new villages with modern amenities, which were fenced and subjected to nightly curfews, daily body searches, and occasional police raids. This successfully disrupted communist supply lines, but there were flaws and challenges. New villages were often far from original homes, with poor planning making agriculture difficult, causing hardship for many resettled individuals who were not communist supporters but low-income farmers. Despite the plan, the MCP managed to assassinate British High Commissioner Sir Henry Gurney in 1951, marking a significant setback for the British. After Sir Henry Gurney's murder, General Sir Gerald Templer was appointed High Commissioner and Director of Operations in 1952, holding both military and civil powers. He continued the Briggs Plan strategy to deprive guerrillas of vital supplies and information, strictly enforcing food regulation to cut off resources to the MCP. Guerrillas felt the effect and attempted to grow their own food in the jungles, but this was destroyed by poison sprays or by the security forces. Public diplomacy measures included expanding citizenship eligibility for Chinese from 10% to 55%, enabling local elections in villages and towns, and introducing modern amenities through the New Villages program to win local support. The people were encouraged to unite and cooperate in fighting the communists, and the squatters eventually became Malayan citizens, though their experience was traumatic. Questionnaires were used for confidential tips on communists, and media outreach utilized films and radio to communicate British efforts, as most of Malaya was illiterate. Amnesty offers were provided to communist guerrillas willing to surrender, promoting public encouragement for unity and cooperation against the MCP. The establishment of white and black areas created zones free of communist influence with fewer restrictions, looser curfews, and fewer food and security restrictions in white areas, while black areas were under communist control with stricter controls. This gave the Malayan populace a strong incentive to remove communists, leading to a loss of support and supplies for the MCP, forcing them to retreat deeper into the jungle. Military attacks included enhanced training for guerrilla warfare, the use of helicopters for troop and supply movement, and naval patrols to block smuggling, creating great difficulty for the communists in obtaining food and supplies. Political reforms fast-tracked decolonization and local governance, encouraging a multiracial government with UMNO, MCA, and MIC. The alliance won 81% of the vote and achieved independence from Malaya on August 31, 1957, effectively eliminating the modus operandi of decolonization.